Hi everyone, it's Chris and the Crazy Cats, if you can hear them. I just want to pop on and show you some things I made recently. So this is like a 6, I'm trying to see if I have it around, I could grab it, it's up there. So it's a 6 or a 7 weight yarn, and I think the pattern called for a 4, I think it was a 4 weight. So this is thicker, so I didn't make it exactly, and because of this fabric, she called for back loop only. You were never going to see it in this color, in the fluffiness of this. So I just did regular stitches. I didn't do back loop. But this is the Hug Me Cowl by Jeannie at Off the Hook Crochet. And this is a free cowl for people in her special group who she sends out notices to when she has new patterns, and she sends you a coupon, and that coupon is not only good for the new pattern but anything in her store. So it's really good. I have several of her patterns and I highly recommend them, and the way she writes them is you make them for any size, but this, I doubled it down here. But it's cold here. It's very cold. I know it felt not too bad when I went out today, but it's been like in the teens, but it's probably 20 or 30 today. I'm not real sure. So I made this, and I can wear this with short sleeves, usually, well, not really short sleeves, but long sleeve, but without a sweatshirt or another sweater, and I can stay warm, which is really nice. So I wanted to show you this. And then the other thing I made was Seta from Seta's Place. Somehow I missed the first video, and I still have to go back and watch it, about a bag a month. So I believe she's doing 1 bag a month, or she's showing 1 bag pattern a month. And I looked at the pattern she had for this month, and she's using Crystal from Bag of Days patterns. And this is the purse. And I seamed it so that it would be kind of flat on the bottom, whereas they had it so it'd be like this, but I wanted it a little flat. And also this part is the inside, and I liked it better. So when I made my baubles, I made sure my baubles, I didn't turn my work to make my baubles, because I wanted my baubles on the inside, so then when I was all done, I would turn it inside out. And I went to AmVets over the weekend, which is like a Goodwill, but for American veterans, over the weekend. And I grabbed a purse and I chopped its handles off and I put them on this bag. And I like it because it's good for this, but I also like to have it over my shoulder. It's just my hand sanitizer. Crystal's pattern called for 66 stitches this way. And I did do, and it makes a loop. I did start with 66, and about here, I think I said, oh, this is too big. And I went down to 60. So I randomly just decreased. And then you have decreases up here at the top. Hers did not call for any kind of closure, but I put a button on it. And then I just took, I had my keys hanging on them. I just took 3 strands of this yarn and braided it and made a loop to go over it, so it has some kind of a closure. It's not just wide open. I did not line it because it's pretty thick, and I don't really have anything in there that I think will come out. Maybe a pen, but if things start coming out of it, I'm definitely going to line it. And I want to say that this was like a day. I knocked this out of the park really quick. So, excuse me. If I can do it, I think anybody can. But, so she has some regular stitches, some drop stitches, the bobbles, and then some back loop, front loop up here. But I really like it. I like that color. The yarn I used, I should have had it down to start with, is Yarn Bee. So hopefully I didn't look too awkward up there. Yarn B. The colorway was Mod Behavior. This one is watercolor hues, but that one was called Mod Behavior. Mod Behavior. And so this was a 6. Crystal called for a 5. So I think that was part of the reason why my bag was coming out bigger. And that's why I went down a little bit on my stitches. But this makes nice bag, and it wasn't too heavy either. So, because that was my worry, is I've made a little bag before, and that sucker was heavy, and it was empty. And I'm like, and it was tiny. All you really could fit in it was like your wallet and keys, chapstick, and a pen maybe. It was super tiny. It was a very pretty pattern. I was a test pattern I did for somebody. Very pretty. I really liked it, but I would never carry it because it was just so heavy. And once you put all the crap in your purse, it's too heavy. I need a light purse to start with, so by the time I add stuff to it, it's not too heavy. So that's why I like that one that has the shoulder strap on it. So that is what I've been up to. I've made a few more cards. This is the one I'm working on right now. I made cards for my nieces for Christmas, and I sent them out. And one niece got hers in January. One niece still hasn't gotten hers, and I mailed them before Christmas. And the other niece, her package came back to me because her mailman was an idiot, basically. And that's what my mail people up here said. It's his fault. They didn't want to resend it for free. And I'm like, I'm not repaying $5 to send this package when I had everything perfectly fine. Your system didn't print the apartment number on it, and the guy down there didn't bother with it. When, if you flip the package over, my handwritten address was on the back, and it had the apartment number on there. So it was on the package, but he was just looking at the post office's little label on it, which won't print the apartment number. So when they redid it, I said, can you handwrite the apartment number in Sharpie on it to make sure so it doesn't come back again, because I'm not going to keep doing this. So she did, and she finally got it. So now I have to remake the cards for my one niece. I had some really cute cards in there too. I don't remember all the ones I had in there for her. So now I have to remake them. And some are a stamp I don't have. It belonged to my sister, who's in another state. So I asked my mom if she could go over to my sister's house and stamp it a couple times for me so I can try to remake those. So I don't recall which ones I made for her, but I do think I had something like this in there. So I remade this one. But I think right now I'm just going to clean up my desk, and I want to do some watercolor because I haven't painted in a while. And if you are into, I wouldn't even say collaging, but junk journaling kind of thing, or really making junk journals, it's a cool idea. The thought of taking junk and turning it into a journal, but I'm like, I really want to see somebody make one, and I want to see how they use it. But like, she makes little mini folders. This one just happened to be one that I had already ripped for some other reason. And she'll even make it even smaller, and she'll put them in there, and she'll just take this packing paper that comes in packages, and she'll make pages out of that. She will take book pages. I had been saving this book. It came in the last house I bought. And I liked it because of the yellowed pages and that, and I liked it, but it just smells like an old dusty book. So I'm like, I mean, it's part of its charm, but I don't know. But what she would do is, she has a book that's not this old. She'd take it and glue the two pages together, and then she would stamp on it and decorate it, and she puts little pockets, and then she puts ephemera in the pockets and stuff, and it's really kind of cool. Her channel is Purple Poppy, I believe. She's Claire, and she's English, and I like watching it and all, but I'm just like, I'm like, what am I going to do with it? Another one I like watching that is collage is Mariam. It's Marta and Emily. So it's Maremi art maybe. But it's Marta. They're Polish, but they're living in Ireland. And Marta is always doing lots of collage type stuff. And it looks fun and I want to try it, but what am I going to do with it? I mean, she made some into cards, but then if I have to mail them, I don't want to mail them because it's going to cost me too much money to mail them because you have to hand cancel it. And I don't know. And the post office right now is such... Sorry. I know Z's not watching me, but if she was, I'm sorry, Z. But yeah, the post office sucks lately. I don't trust sending anything to it. My son needs to register a car. And the DMV, the closest appointment he can get for the DMV is March 9th. He has to wait 2.5 months from the time he made the appointment to get this car registered. And we can mail the paperwork in, but Lord knows, I don't trust the post office. They've screwed up too much of our mail lately, so I'm not going to. I'm going to show you outside real quick. You can see the snow falling. That's the snow. The garbage men came today and that one can is full of kitty litter and they couldn't lift it and their little army couldn't take it. So somehow my husband and I are going to have to try to dump it into the other can for next week. But it was 3 weeks of cat litter that my husband didn't take out. So it's heavy. I'm going to say 200-300 pounds. I have 6 cats. It's a lot of cat litter. So that's all. I just want to pop in and show you. This is the Hug Me Cowl by Jeannie. Stop. At Off the Hook Crochet. She does a lot of patterns. She does videos Mondays and Fridays, some Wednesdays. She has giveaways quite often. I want to say every Monday she has a giveaway. And she has new patterns all the time. That lady is cranking them out. Cranking them out. So I haven't started another crochet project yet, but I need one. So if somebody has one, preferably not a blanket, leave it in the box below. Give me an idea of what to crochet next. Doesn't matter what size yarn because I have it all. I need to start using it. I haven't crocheted much this year. I don't know why. It's been a rough year, but I didn't crochet, so I'm trying to get back in. That's why I did this and that. And this, I want to say it was 2 days, maybe. I'm not sure. That purse went quick, though. It went super quick. So definitely if you want a quick bag, try that one out. I don't remember the bag number of the pattern, but I was looking to see if I had my iPad. I could look it up. But it's on Seta's videos. If you look at Seta's videos and you do bag a day or bag a month, it's the February one. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Please let me know. Leave me a comment. I love to read them. I love to see them. Otherwise, I'm contemplating stop doing this, but I might keep doing it just for me, even if I'm the only one that watches it or listens. I don't even go back and watch them, but I don't know. I've contemplated not doing it anymore, but who knows? But leave me a comment. I'd like to read them. Keep in touch. I love you guys. Thanks so much. Stay safe. Bye.